Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown! Yes, it's WWE 2K24 Universe Mode episode 265. And tonight we come to you live from Tampa, Florida on the final SmackDown show. But for No Way Out Premium Live event live from Perth, Australia on the road to WrestleMania. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions and welcome to SmackDown, where tonight we have an action-packed show as always. So let's not waste any further time and get straight into the proceedings tonight. Here we go, man. Let's get to work.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tag team match, and it is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
What a massive way to kick us off tonight on SmackDown. Fatal four-way tag team elimination matchup for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And coming out first, the inaugural World Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, looking to become champs once again here in this Universe Mode series. The Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the current tag team champions. They have been champions ever since SummerSlam. November the 11th, night 2 of the event, defeating Seth Rollins, our current WWE champion, and Jon Moxley in tag team action to win the gold for the first time in their career. And they've been champions ever since, defeating the likes of the Usos, defeating the likes of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, defeating the likes of Chris Jericho and Dolph Ziggler, defeating the likes of Gallows and Anderson, defeating everyone, even the Hardy Boys, most recently at the Rumble. Tonight, they're going to be taking on 3 of those tag teams in a 4-way elimination matchup tonight. The odds stacked against the champions, as here comes new Catch Republic, former IC champ Pete Dunne, and the big strong boy, Tyler Bate.
And their opponents, first, at a combined weight of 380 pounds, Peter Dunne and Tyler Bate.
There was a fatal 4-way matchup a number of weeks back on SmackDown, and just representing one member of each team. It was Jimmy Uso versus Pete Dunne versus Chris Jericho versus Kyle O'Reilly. Pete Dunne getting a massive victory, building some incredible momentum for this tag team championship matchup tonight. Let's see if Dunne and Bate can get the win and win tag team gold. If Pete Dunne can win his second championship in this series, of course he is a former Intercontinental Champion. Let's see if him and Bate can become tag champs here tonight on the Blue Brand live from Tampa. But here come Chris Jericho and Dolph Ziggler. Collectively, these guys are known as the Blonde Bad Boys. They are here. They are ready for action. They are ready for war here tonight. Chris Jericho getting a massive elimination in the Royal Rumble match. Getting rid of Bobby Roode, the number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Roode will challenge Aleister Black this weekend at No Way Out live in Perth, Australia for the world title, one stop away from WrestleMania. And speaking of WrestleMania, the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly have worked so hard to keep the WWE Tag Team titles around their waist for the longest portion of their career. They want to take it in to WrestleMania, as they are the champions right here, out right now. Let's see if they can take the gold and in the grandest stage of them all. Fish and O'Reilly have arrived here on SmackDown.
At a combined weight of 410 pounds.
Most recent victory against the Hardy Boys at the Rumble back in Indianapolis about a month ago. So these two men put on a hell of a matchup. But speaking of a hell of a match, it's going to be right here, right now. And here we go, folks. Match up on the way. Charles Robinson ring the bell. We're wasting no time. Now I'm going to try my best to keep up with the action here, but I'm really going to struggle to do so. Pete Dunne already sent outside of the ring by Dolph Ziggler. A big throw there. Chris Jericho gets knocked down by Kyle O'Reilly. There's a cover here. Tyler Bate getting pinned and a kick out. My God. Oh, the action already. Matchup just started. Dolph Ziggler, down goes O'Reilly there. Chris Jericho going after one of the Usos. Believe that's Jimmy there in that corner. Jericho picks him up. Belly throw. Bobby Fish and Pete Dunne going at it on the outside of the ring as there's Jey Uso with a massive kick on Chris Jericho. Kyle O'Reilly and Tyler Bate momentarily going at it now. Ziggler and Bate going at it. As Kyle O'Reilly turns his attention to Big Jim, Jimmy Uso. On the outside of the ring now, Chris Jericho and Jey Uso going at it as Tyler Bate sent outside of the ring. I barely see the action on the inside. Jey Uso, I believe that's Jimmy, actually falls on the outside of the ring. Oh, Bobby Fish with a weapon there. I believe that's a sledgehammer hitting Chris Jericho over the head with it, or maybe a kendo stick. One of the two is Jimmy Uso gets hit with it now. That's Jay rather. Bobby Fish incredible with that sledgehammer. Now it's Kyle O'Reilly and Jey Uso in the ring here. And really nice forearms, nice shots on Jay. No kick counter. Jey Uso float over. DDT on O'Reilly in the center of the ring. I don't want to miss an elimination. Remember, it's not 1-4 the finish. That is elimination. The match will not end until one man is left standing. And that man, whoever representative of the team, let's see, Chris Jericho is the man who's left standing. Him and Ziggler will be tag champs if that's the case. Cover here. One count only kick out by Jey Uso. That was Dolph Ziggler going for the pin to eliminate main event Jey right off rip. Tyler Bate gets sent into the corner. Jey Uso and Bobby Fish going at it. Look at Jey Uso picking him up. No, counter by Fish out the back door. A face shot by Bobby Fish. Kyle O'Reilly, nice maneuver there. And look at Tyler Bate here. Look at the strength of Bate with Dolph Ziggler up. The aeroplane spin as Jey and O'Reilly go back and forth. Down goes Dolph Ziggler off the aeroplane spin. Jey Uso, beautiful Samoan drop cover. Ziggler to be the first to go and eliminated. No. Kick out there by Dolph. Pete Dunne and Bobby Fish, former Intercontinental Championship opponents, going out on the floor. Tyler Bate, spiral top of the top. Cover. Oh no, and a kick out there by Ziggler. Jey Uso with a massive back suplex neckbreaker combination on Kyle O'Reilly. Eliminating one of the champs already in a new fall. And on the outside, Jimmy Uso with Pete Dunne. It was Jimmy who Dunne pinned a number of weeks ago in the four-way matchup, the lead up to this contest, to gain some incredible momentum for the battle. A face shot from Dolph Ziggler just lighting up Jey Uso on the inside of the ring. As Chris Jericho turns the attention to Tyler Bate. Jericho, face first goes Bate. Almost like a skull crushing finale there as we tope suicida taking out Pete Dunne. The Bruiserweight getting taken out. Jericho went for the cover on Dunne on the outside now. It's Charles Robinson, the SmackDown official. Going outside of the ring, the count, the fall. Kick out immediately. Tyler Bate being pinned on the inside on a kick out as Charles Robinson comes back in. My days. Look at that big suplex by Jericho and Dunne on the outside. Tyler Bate. And Kyle O'Reilly on the inside. Going back and forth. Nice suplex from Tyler Bate. Super kick by Ziggler. There's a cover going down. Who's getting pinned? That's Bobby Fish and he kicks out. Chris Jericho almost eliminated him. But Dolph Ziggler just super kicked Jey Uso on the outside of the ring. Tyler Bate has brought a damn table into the ring here. Ziggler in for the cover on main event Jey. Will it be enough to put Jey out? Jey to be the first eliminated. 2 count here. No, kick out. Jimmy Uso try to save his boy there. It's Kyle O'Reilly in the ring himself, speared by Jey on Ziggler on the floor. Covered by Uso. Ziggler to be the first to go. 2 count, no, and another kick out. So many near falls. No one being eliminated here. There's a powerbomb by Jericho on Tyler Bate. Kick out by Bate at 1. And look at Jey Uso. Samoa drop through that table on O'Reilly on the inside. Utter carnage here on SmackDown in Tampa. Cover. O'Reilly to be the first eliminated. 2 count, no. O'Reilly officially the first ones to go. That'll be an incredible complexion of the match. Just changed right off jump. And Jey, massive crossbody on O'Reilly there. Jimmy Uso and Tyler Bate, by the looks of it, going at it on the outside. Pete Dunne and Bobby Fish going at it on the outside as well. Dolph Ziggler scrambling, trying to go for someone. Just anyone. And he does zigzag on Jimmy Uso. Nice elbow there. Cover on Big Jim. Will only be eliminated here. The first one I go with Kyle O'Reilly. Drops a massive knee on the apron on Jey. And a kick out by Jimmy. Pete Dunne going for a weapon here. Got a freaking guitar in hand. Bridge busted by O'Reilly on Chris Jericho. There's so much action. Everyone on the same side of the arena. False count anywhere as well, of course, is initiated in this matchup. Massive kick there by Kyle O'Reilly. I can barely see the action, man. That's so panned out. Bobby Fish and Jimmy Uso. German suplex released there by Bobby Fish. Chris Jericho grabbing Tyler Bate. Massive backbreaker there. Jey Uso, Kyle O'Reilly. Only 2 superstars in the ring right now at this moment. Pete Dunne after the leg of Bobby Fish. He's really going after Fish in this matchup, I'll tell you. Kyle O'Reilly with the ring to himself. Feels like one of the greatest stars of this contest. Cover here from Kyle O'Reilly to eliminate main event Jey Uso. Scoring 2 and a kick ya. What action this match has been here. Just absolute chaos. You look at the outside arena, you broken guitar pieces everywhere, steel chairs, candlesticks, all the weapons you could possibly imagine. Pete Dunne in a predicament here on one of the Usos, it looks like. Took it, no, that's Bobby Fish. Fish able to kick out. Man, one half of the tag champs was in deep danger there. It was Kyle O'Reilly going out. Kyle O'Reilly going for Dolph Ziggler. And Chris Jericho breaking up like guillotine submission hold. Tyler Bate wants a piece. One half of the tag team champs O'Reilly and a German suplex there. And now all 8 men on the outside of the ring. No one been eliminated just yet. Could be Dolph Ziggler being eliminated. Covered by Jey here. 2 count. Kick ya. And Dolph Ziggler kicking out of everything here. Pete Dunne on the outside, running around trying to get everybody here. Bobby Fish being pinned by Jimmy. No! Close call again. Goes by no cigar. Cover on Jey here. Ziggler for the elimination of Jey Uso and another near fall. Tyler Bate in the ring going back out. Jimmy Uso gonna send Kyle O'Reilly face first into the steel ring post. Bobby Fish and Chris Jericho on the outside. Pete Dunne, better end on Jimmy Uso or Jey Uso. One of the Usos. Cover. Leg and hook, shoulders down to eliminate one of the Usos. Here to kick out. Let's look at that. Tyler Bate. Massive maneuver. 2 count. No, the Tyler driver 97 on and off. Dolph Ziggler in for the cover now. On Bobby Fish. 2 count. Fish eliminated. Bobby Fish is the first man eliminated. One half of the champs is out. But wait a minute. Submission hold cinched in here. Submission hold. And I believe Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler able to get his way out of it though. Unreal. One half of the tag team champions is already out. 2 count on Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate eliminated by Jey on the outside. What the hell even happened to him? Well, he's out. Just like that, we're down to 6 superstars. There's Dolph Ziggler with a neck breaker on Jey Uso. Kyle O'Reilly now schoolboy in the ring here. Ziggler to be eliminated. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. No. So Tyler Bate and Bobby Fish eliminated. We've still got both Usos. We've still got both blonde bad boys. Kyle O'Reilly, if he wants to hang on to the tag team titles for him and Bobby Fish, he's going to have to do this match all by himself. Bobby Fish, the first man to be sent packing from Tampa tonight. Dolph Ziggler, Jey Uso back and forth. The action is Jey. Planting Dolph face first in the mat. Cover now. Leg is hook, shoulders down. Will this be enough? 2 count on Ziggler. Ziggler's out. And it's just the Usos who are left down at 2 superstars. See Jericho and Dunne on the outside of the ring, both getting up simultaneously here. Jey Uso, schoolboy here on Kyle O'Reilly. No, only a 1. My God almighty. And a Kyle O'Reilly massive knee. There's a pinfall going out. Outside is O'Reilly, big net flipping neck breaker. 2 count. That's a 3. Who's been eliminated? It's one of Jericho or Dunne, because I knew them 2 are out there. And by the looks of it, Pete Dunne has been eliminated, which means New Cat Republic have been eliminated from this matchup. They will not be the tag team champions. We're down to 4 men. Both Usos, Kyle O'Reilly and Chris Jericho remain. And it could be Kyle O'Reilly who gets the win here. Massive forearm. And O'Reilly now. O'Connor roll. Pin on Jey Uso. Jey to be eliminated. 2 count. Got him. Got him. Jey's out. We're down to 3. Oh man, the eliminations are fast and furious tonight, man. I'll tell you. Massive boot by Kyle O'Reilly. Cover on Jimmy to make it down to just Kyle and Jericho. 2 count. Oh. Massive kick out. Powerful one there from Jimmy Uso. And oh god, there's Chris Jericho. Massive shot with a steel chair. Jericho now got Jimmy Uso off the ropes. Judas off deck by Y2J. Cover to eliminate Big Jim here. 2 count. Not another near fall. As now Kyle O'Reilly comes back in on a squared circle. A new battle with Chris Jericho. We're going to send him out to the apron now. Now it's Jimmy Uso. Kyle O'Reilly, massive forearm. Jericho went to dive. O'Reilly moving out the way. But Jericho still able to get the upper hand. And a massive backbreaker right on the lower back of Kyle O'Reilly. And now, trying to soften him up here. What a better way to do it than the best move in all of professional wrestling. The neck crack by Jericho. Now it's Jimmy Uso. What's the pace of Jericho with a fireball? Completely legal on this no disqualification type contest. Fireball by Jericho and drops him face first on a steel chair. O'Reilly with a massive boot to the face of Chris Jericho now. It's just these three superstars. Whoever wins it will be the tag team champions for them and their tag team partner. If it's Jericho, it's him and Ziggler. If it's Jimmy, it's him and Shane. If it's O'Reilly, him and Bobby Fish will retain the tag team title. Judas Effect! Judas Effect! Cover! Jimmy broke it up. What the hell are you doing, Jimmy? You could have been down to just you and Jericho. We could have new champion. With a super kick to the back of the head, following one of the face on Jericho by Jimmy. Cover now. 2 count. Jericho eliminated by Jimmy Uso. Jimmy just scored some massive revenge there. After getting fireballed in the face from Jericho, top rope now with O'Reilly, fatal 2 men! Uso splash, cover for the titles, 2 count! No, Kyle O'Reilly somehow kicking out of it, you're gonna be kidding me! Oh my god, and look at Jimmy Uso, no, leave it out the way! Whisper in the wind, nowhere to be seen, Kyle O'Reilly just launching that steel chair at Jimmy Uso now. Ready to face the Big Jim, and they're going to lock in a submission. Got the arm, and got the leg. O'Reilly now, got Jimmy trapped, right where he wants him. Will this be enough? Yes, it will. Jimmy taps out, and somehow, despite all the odds, Kyle O'Reilly able to retain the tag team titles for himself and Bobby Fish of the Undisputed Era. Not only have the UE defeated all the teams that SmackDown have to offer, they've beaten them at the one time as well. Mainly Kyle O'Reilly, who survived the entire thing basically himself after Bobby Fish was eliminated first. My God, what a match to kick us off on SmackDown in Tampa. What a team the UE certainly are. O'Reilly pulling the strings tonight for the Undisputed Era. Who the hell are going to take down the UE? As they're clearly going to be going into WrestleMania now, folks. As the WWE Tag Team Champions defending those straps on the grandest stage of them all. As now you see Bobby Fish making his way back to the ring to celebrate in triumph with tag team partner who got the victory for him and Fish tonight. The UE remain on top of the SmackDown Tag Team division, and they may do so for a long ass time going forward here in this series. Congratulations to the Undisputed Era as Adam Cole, their leader, going to be very happy with the UE's performance tonight. Still the WWE Tag Team Champions. But the show rolls on, folks. It's coming up later on tonight, and your main event, the Men's Royal Rumble winner, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, goes one-on-one with a Celtic Warrior Sheamus in what's promising to be a very physical battle later on tonight. But coming up next, we will find out the final participant and the Women's Elimination Chamber matchup this weekend at the Way Out in Perth, Australia, as Liv Morgan goes one-on-one with the boss Sasha Banks next, live in Tampa on SmackDown. We're back live on the Blue Brand, as now you see Liv Morgan looking to be the final woman to be a part of the Elimination Chamber contest for the women's division. But her opponent tonight, the inaugural Women's World Champion and the woman who had Liv Morgan's number for the best majority of this series, the legit boss herself. There she is, folks. Sasha Banks has arrived on SmackDown. The winner of this, of course, joining the Elimination Chamber matchup, which already consists of Asuka, Bayley, Io Sky, Becky Lynch, and Bianca Belair. The winner of this being the final woman to be a part of that contest. We know Bayley will be entering at either number 1 or number 2. We know Becky Lynch will be entering at either number 5 or number 6 for her victory this past week on Raw, a triple threat match, featuring the other 2 Raw participants, Bayley and Asuka. Bayley, of course, getting pinned in that matchup, will start out the matchup at either number 1 or number 2. Asuka going to be entering either 3 or 4, the middle of the pack. So, you know the winner of this match will either get the number 1 or 2 spot alongside Bayley. They'll get the number 5 spot or the number 4 spot in the chamber matchup. We mentioned Sasha Banks getting the number of Liv Morgan the most part of this series, but it was most recently where these two had a matchup at Evolution Premium Live Event, the All Women's PLE, and the semi-finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Liv Morgan finally able to defeat Sasha Banks, move all the way on to the finals, only to lose to the eventual winner, of course, Kairi Sane, your current Women's World Champion. Over on Monday Night Raw, who's going to be having a close eye on this matchup as well as the chamber matchup this weekend as well, as is the Royal Rumble winner of the Women's Division, Jade Cargill. As you can imagine, she's going to have a close eye on that as well. Charles Robinson overseeing the action. Liv Morgan, massive shot on Sasha. Liv gonna fly, tope crossbar to the outside. Caution the win here from Liv Morgan. She's trying to get that win. And they're going to send Sasha Banks near the inside of the arena here, but she's going to try and send her inside. She does. Had a little struggle doing so. Liv heading up to the top rope, flying in. Liv Morgan, double axe handle. Right to the back of the head of Sasha Banks. Sasha, of course, the inaugural Women's World Champion here in this series. And on Mini over there on Morgan for the win. Will it be enough to kick her? Sasha, of course, winning the inaugural tournament last year at WrestleMania in the finals, defeating Trish Stratus. What was an incredible battle. She now sends Liv onto the tippy top rope here live in Tampa, Florida on SmackDown. Sasha Banks now. Oh, baby. Superplex from the middle rope by Sasha. Unreal offense now. Going to float her over. Shooting a half hook in the leg. Cover. Sasha Banks. With the final woman in the chamber. 1 count only. Kick out by Liv Morgan, but a flipping neck breaker by Sasha Banks to a seated Liv. And if you guys are enjoying this WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series, make sure you leave a like for me, subscribe if you haven't already with that notification bell turned on, so you don't miss any more of this fantastic WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. And if you guys feel like I can improve on anything in this series, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always open to constructive criticism. It helps me grow as a person, helps this channel grow, and helps us grow as a community as well. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. Sasha Banks taking down Liv with a snapmare and a massive drop kick on Morgan. Massive forearm from Banks and a clothesline as this one rolls on. We're back live on SmackDown. Sasha Banks fell with a steam and sent it left to the outside of the ring now. Sasha Banks all over Morgan. Gonna fly here. Tope Suicida. Able to get all of that one there. As all the other women's competitors going to be watching on here. The Elimination Chamber matchup this weekend for the women and for the men. Both #1 contendership affairs for World Championship gold going into WrestleMania. Banks head up to the top rope after already going off the top of the double axe handle. Another frog splash by the boss. Cover. Leg hook, shoulders down. Will it be enough? 2 count on Morgan. No near fall. Liv able to stay alive out of the frog splash there. Massive maneuver, not enough to put her away. But kick upside the top of the head by Liv. Liv Morgan now runs in. Morgan, what she got in mind? And take her down. Oh, Liv-O-Matic. Goes that Liv-O-Matic, shades of the Rated R superstar Edge, who does Edge-O-Matic. You know, that's what Liv calls it, Liv-O-Matic. You only live once. Sasha Banks in trouble. Gonna make sure that Sasha's life ain't that pleasant. Half that double knees in the corner. Covered by Morgan off the code breaker. Will it do it? To be the final woman advanced to the chamber and a near fall. Sasha Banks able to stay in it. Nice kick out there by the legit boss. Liv Morgan. We're going to fly again for the second time with a tope crossbody in the floor now. Liv Morgan all over her. Stop moving in the way. Sasha clothesline. Sasha, nice clothesline there. And now Sasha Banks in the ring herself. Got the ring to herself here. But look at that from Liv Morgan. But Sasha, look at the fly ball. But came up short. No water in the pool there. Or Sasha Banks. Is Liv going to send her back into the ring now? Here in this great contest live on SmackDown. Nice kick to the hammy from Sasha Banks. Sasha now. Backbreaker. Backstabber. And a back statement submission. No. Referee right there. Causing the rope break. Sasha back into the cover. Leg hook. Shoulders down. Sasha with the final woman in the chamber. No, Liv. Able to grab the bottom rope. Incredible veteran instinct there on display by Morgan. Sasha Banks not happy with the referee Charles Robinson, but you got to keep your foot on the gas pedal, Sasha. You can't allow that to be your downfall of this matchup. Sasha Banks, I mean, ever since coming to SmackDown, she has not been herself. The inaugural Women's World Champion trouble now. Oblivion out of nowhere by Liv. And for the cover of the final woman in the chamber. 2 count. No! Another near fall by Banks. Like I was saying, Sasha Banks ever since being a part of the SmackDown brand. I mean, she was originally a part of the Raw brand. Same with Liv Morgan. I've been a part of the SmackDown brand. Sasha's not been herself. Had an opportunity at the WWE Women's title against former champ Bianca Belair in the past. Losing out in that opportunity, of course. But the inaugural Women's World Champion has not really lived up to the hype that a lot of people have surrounded by her since she was the inaugural Women's World Champion and since she was traded over to SmackDown following the Superstar Shake-Up after losing her Women's World title at SummerSlam to the man Becky Lynch, who cashed in her Money in the Bank contract in advance against Sasha at SummerSlam for the championship after Becky, of course, won the briefcase in London at the Money in the Bank event. But there's a double knee in the corner right in the midsection by Banks. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Indeed it is. As now Sasha turns around straight back into the Bank statement. No backstabber required this time. Just the taunt, the submission hold. Morgan in trouble. Nowhere to go. Oh, Liv is in trouble here. This could spell the end of Morgan's opportunity at championship prosperity. Liv Morgan in trouble. Sasha Banks will be the final woman in chamber, but Liv somehow able to escape that incredible clutch there, and then Liv Morgan clothesline fighting back. Another clothesline fighting back. Catching the leg of Sasha Banks and sweeping the other one down she goes. Sasha Banks now in trouble. Liv Morgan picking her up. Big kick to the midsection off the ropes. Double knees right in the jaw. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked now. Shoulders down. Double knees. 2 count. No! Still not enough, man. Yeah, this matchup is crazy. I mean, these two women are going to be spent after this one. How are they going to cope in the Elimination Chamber matchup? The Unforgiven Steel. All these superstars are going to be going through. All the men, all the women. In the matchup in Perth, Australia. Who's going to go to Perth? Will it be Banks? No, it won't. Not yet. Kick out there off the victory road. Try to get the victory, but not enough. Not just yet. Sasha Banks, massive forearm. Send Liv right back into the corner now. Massive kicks. More kicks from Sasha Banks and a third one. Just dropping Liv right where she stands. Sasha Banks firmly in control tonight. And this one, a massive roundhouse kick. Right at the top of the head of Morgan. But Liv fading back and plants her face first into the canvas. Sasha Banks getting planted there from Liv. Roll to the outside to catch a breather. Liv Morgan though with the double axe handle. Sasha catching her though. Sasha Banks catching her. Liv Morgan too busy showing up the outside, and Sasha slingshot crossbody on the floor now. My days. And now Sasha Banks sends Liv back in. Big stomp counter drop kick by Morgan as this one continues live on SmackDown. Morgan picking up Banks. Dragging her over the ropes to put her away. To advance into the chamber to be the final woman. To be a part of the match with no way out. Oblivion with a rope assist for a second one over Banks. 2 count. She got her. Liv Morgan now clearly has the number of Sasha Banks with her second victory in a row against the boss. And now she is the final participant in the Women's Elimination Chamber matchup with no way out this weekend, folks. There you go, man. The field is set. Asuka, Bayley, Io Sky, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Liv Morgan. All going to be a part of the Women's Elimination Chamber matchup at No Way Out in Perth, Australia this weekend. Liv Morgan, though, you gotta imagine won't be 100% after, of course, she just earned her spot in the matchup. Her most recent qualifying matchup, but who knows, maybe Liv can go over to WrestleMania for a massive championship showdown against either Charlotte Dakota or Kairi Sane. But coming up next, massive contest is up as the Intercontinental Championship #1 contender fair is going down right now. Adam Cole and Andrade one-on-one next live in Tampa, Florida. The winner of this battles Daniel Bryan at Nowhere in Perth this weekend for the Intercontinental Championship. Who's getting a shot of the IC title? We find out right here, right now, as here comes the first man out, the leader of the Undisputed Era, who's going to be in high spirits after watching his boys retain against all the odds earlier on.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Adam Cole!
Here we go then, this is going to be a fun one. Fish O'Reilly were already successful earlier on. Let's see if Adam Cole can follow in their footsteps. He's had an opportunity at the IC title before against Pete Dunne at Armageddon. It was in a losing effort. He's had opportunities at WWE title as well. Let's see if he can make this opportunity count. We're back live on SmackDown as we see El Idolo Andrade, who clearly has a lot of history with Daniel Bryan. Him and Bryan have had 3 matches against one another. Bryan winning the first one to qualify in the Money in the Bank ladder match in London, England. A match that he ended up going on to win and become Mr. Money in the Bank. He is still Mr. Money in the Bank, even though also being Intercontinental Champion as well. Not even attempted to cash in that contract. He's playing the long game. He's playing it safe. You got to give it to him. Their second encounter between the two superstars, Bryan and Andrade, of course, came at SummerSlam. In the second contest of the evening on night 1, November the 10th. Andrade able to get a massive win and get his win back over Daniel Bryan. And their third contest came in a #1 contendership Intercontinental Championship mini tournament in the first round. And Daniel Bryan able to defeat Andrade, then go on to defeat John Cena, and then go on to defeat Chad Gable to become the Intercontinental Champion. Here we go, this matchup underway. Andrade versus Cole. Winner gets the shot at Daniel Bryan at No Way Out this weekend in Perth, Australia. And if you're Andrade, you want another crack at Daniel Bryan for the IC Gold. Right now it's Adam Cole who Irish whips Andrade on a corner clothesline there, connecting. It's this past week on WWE Dark. Well, it wasn't this past week on Dark, but a number of weeks ago on Dark, Andrade scored a massive win over the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy, who gained some incredible popularity, incredible momentum heading into this #1 contendership clash tonight. Andrade really wants another piece of Bryan, and the IC title as Adam Cole falls down in a heap there. Of course, mentioned Chad Gable losing the Intercontinental Championship to Daniel Bryan a number of weeks back. It was last week on SmackDown. Gable got his rematch in the main event of the evening, where Daniel Bryan was still able to retain the championship. Chad Gable now gone from the Intercontinental Championship picture, as right now Andrade is getting fired up tonight. And in the corner with a massive drop kick on Adam Cole. And Andrade all over this one. Out of the corner now. Massive moonsault to a standing Adam Cole. But speaking of standing Adam Cole, Cole again getting to his feet. Andrade massive forearm. Andrade all over Cole here. Look at this off the ropes. Oh, the bang. Big right hand. Right in the face of Adam Cole. Of course, by the time we are here tonight, Andrade now the newest member of AEW for the second time in his career, as he drops Cole face first into the mat. Andrade ain't going to AEW in this series. He could be going for the IC title, but Adam Cole able to kick out at 2. Incredible offense from Andrade tonight, I'll tell you. Massive shot. Adam Cole really going to try and get back into this thing here. That's exactly what he's going to try and do. Massive swinging neck breaker by the leader of the Undisputed Era, who saw his boys be victorious earlier on despite all the odds, beating 3 of the top elite teams here on SmackDown to retain the tag team titles. And it's Adam Cole. Middle rope now. Andrade doesn't want to be there. Precarious position here in Tampa, Florida. Cole, massive shot from Andrade. And a neck breaker from the middle rope. Big flipping neck breaker there. Middle rope cover. Kicker. Andrade almost getting the victory there. Near fall, however. As right now Adam Cole, no counters. Andrade gets smacked to the face. Irish whip sending Cole out of the corner. And look at Andrade now. And now the double knees. Big meteor in the corner. Gotta love that maneuver from Andrade. And then follows it up with a springboard maneuver. Cover. Andrade, they're going to shot at Daniel Bryan in the IC title. No, and a kick out. You got to imagine the IC champ Bryan and Mr. Money in the Bank as well, looking on very closely to see who his opponent will be come this weekend on the way out in Perth, Australia. They're going to be making the long-ass flight over to Perth, where the Intercontinental title will be defended. Who will be the challenger? Will it be Andrade? Or will it be that man Cole, who just hit a Mattel drop brain buster? Cover on a lead low, 2 count kick out. Not over just yet tonight in this penultimate contest this evening. Andrade rolling to the outside, following that elbow drop to the back by Adam Cole. And now Adam Cole looking to fly with a tope. Or not a tope, a slingshot. Cross body to the outside by Adam Cole. Counter over by Andrade. And now Lita Low going to send him back into the squared circle here. And now Adam Cole getting back to his feet. Andrade looking for something here. There's Adam Cole right there. Andrade flies in. Oh my, went right over Adam Cole and drop kick the official inadvertently. Springboard drop kick which was aimed for Adam Cole. Instead it connected to the referee Charles Robinson. Down goes the official. And the Andrade hits the message on Cole. But the referee down and out. Andrade's covering. There's no official to count it. It would have been a 2, would have been 3, would have been by now. 4, 5, 6. He would have beaten Adam Cole twice if the official was up, and Andrade inadvertently knocking him down. And a kick out there by Adam Cole. He shoots the half again, going right back into the cover. And an immediate kick out this time by Cole. As now conveniently the official Charles Robinson gets to his feet. Smacked in the face by Andrade. Knife's shot trying to do his best to stay on the offensive in this contest, but Cole gonna send him into the corner. Adam Cole now, kick to the knee, out of the corner, Panama City Sunrise for the IC title opportunity this weekend and no way out. Cover, 2 gun on Andrade, no! Andrade somehow able to kick out. Unbelievable scenes tonight, man. And then we're looking at Andrade, oh yeah! There's that feint kick back elbow. Combination by Alita Low. Cover. 2 down on Adam Cole and a near fall. Man, what action this evening, man. Andrade so close for that Intercontinental Championship opportunity and the business that he wants to be unfinished with Daniel Bryan. He just cheap shot at Charles Robinson there, being like, wake up. Don't knock down. I had that match won. If you weren't in the damn way, I would be going to Perth right now. But Andrade still wants to be able to do that. Still wants to be able to go to Perth and challenge Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental title this weekend. But look at Adam Cole. Big running neck breaker on Andrade. Picks him up now to a vertical base super kick. Right across the jaw. And now Florida Key. Straight jacket German there, but the ropes. Saving Andrade, clothesline on the outside. Goes the official. Adam Cole now pissed off at the referee. Charles Robinson now said packing. And now Adam Cole, kick to the knee of Andrade. Last shot to the face. Right across the jaw. There's no referee, however. 1. That would have been 2. There's the 3. Cole would have won. 4. 5. And a kick out by Andrade now. Adam Cole would have had the match won if he didn't knock out the referee. Both these superstars taking out the official. Andrade's was inadvertently. Adam Cole's was on purpose. And Adam Cole went for that neck breaker again. Referee back in. Perfect for Andrade, who could be going to Perth. La Sombra. How long DDT and Adam Cole. Cover. Leg hook shoulder down Andrade for the Intercontinental title shot on near fall. Cole able to kick out again. Unreal action tonight. Look at Andrade. Slingshot. Beautiful. Down with a corkscrew crossbody taken out. The leader of the Undisputed Era at ringside now. And now Adam Cole, baby. Sit back into the squared circle. Andrade. One last ditch effort. Looking for the massive drop kick, but he caught the referee again. At least he did get Adam Cole this time. But the referee knocked down again. Andrade covers 1, 2, 3. Would have beat him again. 4, 5. And a kick out by Adam Cole. Oh, Jesus. Andrade is pissed, man. And look at Andrade. Big smack to the face of Adam Cole. Another smack. They first shot blocked by Cole. They shot low blow. Adam Cole goes right to the nuts of Andrade. Out of the cover, like his hook shoulders down. Referee still down, however. Now he's getting to his feet. Can he get the win here? There's one, there's two. Andrade grabbing the bottom rope. Great veteran instinct as Adam Cole trying to cheat his way to victory off the low blow there. Oh my days. Big stomp away. Stomp after stomp. Cole is absolutely furious at the fact that Andrade keeps going in this matchup. The ingenuity there to grab that bottom rope. The veteran instinct coming in display. The ring awareness from El Idolo. Look at this Andrade here. Gonna send Adam Cole. The corner, look at this. Oh, nice maneuver. Great offense by El Idolo. As the Intercontinental Champion going to be watching on. Andrade now. Out of the corner. Cartwheel. Pele kick. Center of the ring. Cover Andrade for the title opportunity. Leg hooked. Shoulders down. 2 count. No, it's still not over. Adam Cole kicking out again. What a matchup on SmackDown. Live from Tampa, Florida this evening. And look at Andrade here. Andrade setting him up. One more time. Wait for the message. Cole clothesline. Cole able to move it a harm's way. And now Adam Cole set him up perfectly. Kick out to the knee. Last shot to the back of the head of Andrade. Cole for the IC title shot at No Way Out in Perth this weekend. Cover leg hook, shoulders down. 2 count. God of Adam Cole is the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh my days, what action tonight. What a matchup. Live on SmackDown from Tampa, Florida this evening. Andrade gave it everything he had. But what a night it's been for the Undisputed Era. Undisputed Era official Ray, the tag champ, still on top of the tag team division. And Adam Cole could be your new Intercontinental Champion by the time we get to Perth this weekend at No Way Out Premium Live event. Congratulations going out to Adam Cole. I'm really excited for Brian and Cole to square off for the IC title this weekend. But coming up next, folks, it is now time for your main event of the evening. As the Royal Rumble winner Roman Reigns goes to battle, goes to war with a Celtic Warrior Sheamus next live on SmackDown from Tampa, Florida. Here we go, man, and here comes the Royal Rumble winner out first. The Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the OTC, Roman Reigns. And it's came to my attention, folks, that Roman Reigns has picked who he will face in the main event of WrestleMania. His reward for winning the Rumble. He has selected to go after the WWE Champion here on his own brand of SmackDown, which means the winner of the Royal Rumble rematch between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins, which take place this weekend of the main event of No Way Out, will be Roman Reigns' opponent in the main event of the grandest stage of them all.
His way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
So there you have it, man. Roman Reigns has selected to go after the WWE Champion. The championship currently held by Seth freaking Rollins, who beat Drew McIntyre, ended his undefeated streak at the Royal Rumble back in Indianapolis about a month ago. But Drew getting his rematch at No Way Out in the main event of the evening. Will McIntyre be the man to face Reigns at WrestleMania, or will it be Rollins? Regardless, Reigns will be going to WrestleMania. He's got a massive warm-up in your main event, and it's next. And here comes the Celtic Warrior Sheamus then. Gonna be a tough fight for Roman Reigns in the main event this evening. I mean, if Drew McIntyre ends up winning back the WWE Championship from Seth freaking Rollins this weekend at No Way Out, then Sheamus is a perfect warm-up matchup for Drew McIntyre. Of course, Sheamus and Drew know each other very well. They've had a tremendous rivalry. They've had a tremendous alliance, tremendous friendship. So, it's a great warm-up for McIntyre. That is Sheamus. But, I mean, Sheamus a great warm-up even if Reigns takes on Rollins at WrestleMania. Sheamus just a very versatile and great opponent nonetheless. So here we go, matchup underway. Tolerable time to get it started. As Charles Robinson assigned the duty for the final time tonight on SmackDown. Final SmackDown before No Way Out PLE live tonight in Tampa. Sheamus now Backing up Roman Reigns, and look at that! Throwing him around the ring with authority. Beautiful fall away slam by the Celtic Warrior, all ready to get us started in this main event lead. And massive Nino. Big boot there. Right at the top of the head by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns now. Look at the strength there with that tribal chief and a massive forearm there. By Roman Reigns now slamming Sheamus' head right in the back of the mat there. Roman Reigns, of course, ended the Royal Rumble matchup at number 29. Went on to win with 2 eliminations, getting rid of Intercontinental Champion Daniel Bryan and then John Cena en route to victory. Sheamus was not even a part of the Royal Rumble matchup as he lost out on the opportunity to compete in the matchup, losing to Kevin Owens, all for the opportunity to be in the Rumble and the number 25 entrant. Owens, of course, getting that entrant in the matchup. Sheamus not a part of the Rumble this year. Maybe next year will be his chance, but clearly he's got a massive chance to knock off the Royal Rumble winner right now, Roman Reigns. What will that mean for Sheamus? Will he be added to the WrestleMania main event? Will he get a championship opportunity against either McIntyre or Rollins, whoever's victorious at No Way Out? Will he join that matchup, making it a triple threat at No Way Out? Who knows? But right now, Sheamus bringing the fight to Roman Reigns. Sheamus, a good fight of any, the veteran, a great opponent. And a warm-up match. I mean, it's not really a warm-up when it's Sheamus. It's just a hell of a fight. You know you're getting into a fight when you're in the ring with Sheamus. You know it's going to be a banger, as Sheamus does every time. And as banger after banger, Reigns able to knock him down with that clothesline. Charles Robinson getting bumped into by the Tribal Chief, and a massive clothesline again by the Royal Rumble winner Reigns. And Sheamus rolling to the outside, trying to catch a breather. Roman Reigns looking to fly here. Tope over the top rope by the Royal Rumble winner. That's something he didn't do back in Indianapolis, of course, after he won the Royal Rumble matchup. But he does it here tonight. And that's the first time I've seen Reigns since he's won the Rumble matchup. And he's here in Tampa. Sheamus shot, knocking Reigns off the top rope and a massive knee. Big bicycle shot there on Roman Reigns. Reigns runs back, hits Superman punch out of nowhere. By the Celtic Warrior into the cover now. Leg hook shoulders down for the win here. No! On and off just yet, but a very close contest. Close call there, Roman Reigns. Almost getting the win over Sheamus already and slamming his head right back into the mat once again. Big boot moving to the way, Sheamus runs in with an STO. The Celtic Warrior Sheamus now. Backing up Roman Reigns and the Irish Cuss backbreaker. There's a second one right in the lower back of Roman Reigns, and a third one able to find it small. Sheamus on fire now. Roman Reigns is terrified. Is this the Celtic Warriors moment? Sheamus, bro kick, cover, leg and shoulders down to pin the Royal Rumble winner. No, only a 2 count kick out by Roman Reigns. Holy hell, man. And Sheamus, right back to the top rope. Oh boy, a massive knee in the face of Roman Reigns. Back in the cover after he keeps his foot in the gas pedal. 2 count the Tribal Chief again. Another near fall by the OTC. The Rumble winner staying in this one here in this matchup tonight in Tampa. Your main event this evening. Roman Reigns grabbing Sheamus. We saw him do this already in this contest. We'll see him do it again. With a forearm of the back, the Dream Crusher by the Tribal Chief. And Roman Reigns. A third time of the matchup, second in a row. Massive forearms on Sheamus. And a Roman in the corner, massive knee. Sheamus hurting. Roman Reigns in the corner. Oh, he's setting him up. Sheamus in trouble. Don't want to be there. Hooah from Reigns and the spear connected. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. Well, let's do it. Scoring 2 in the Celtic Warrior and a kick out. Sheamus able to get that shoulder off the canvas. You're going to be kidding me. Very powerful and energetic kick out by Sheamus as well, man. But you got to imagine the WWE champion Seth freaking Rollins and the former champion, the undefeated, well, former undefeated. He's lost 1 match now. Former champ Drew McIntyre. The opponents at No Way Out looking on very closely. Scouting the Royal Rumble winner and the man who will challenge for the WWE title against whoever comes out of the chamber. PLE victorious as the champ. The No Way Out PLE victorious as the champ. Live in Perth. Sheamus just got a great flurry of offense there on the head of the table. And now heading up. Oh, and Roman Reigns on his shoulders. Look at the strength here by Sheamus. Got the Rumble winner in trouble. And an avalanche high cross. Avalanche white noise by Sheamus off the top of Reigns. Cover 2 count. Tag out by Roman again. Holy hell, man. Sheamus cannot put Roman Reigns away. And look at that, just throwing him. Right around the ring, Sheamus with stomp after stomp. Reigns moving out of harm's way. Roman runs into him. Big running neck breaker by the Tribal Chief. Running neck breaker by Reigns. Roman now. Oh, look at this. Lashing on him with a guillotine. Guillotine show. Submission hold. Sheamus in trouble here, center of the ring. Nowhere for the Celtic Warrior to go. He's in trouble. Charles Robinson right there to see if Sheamus will tap out or pass out due to the pain. And if he does, Reigns will be victorious in his warm-up matchup. Heading into WrestleMania and the main event of the evening after winning the Rumble with Sheamus. He'll liberate free. Get out of the grips of Roman Reigns. And Sheamus clotheslines him to the outside of the ring. You don't want to miss the proceedings this coming week. And at No Way Out PLE Men's Chamber matchup, gonna get the show off and running. Gunther, CM Punk, LA Knight, Braun Breaker, Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles do battle. Winner battles the World Heavyweight Champion, either Aleister Black or Bobby Roode, whoever wins that contest at No Way Out as well for the world title. Winner goes to Mania, challenge one of those superstars for the world title on the line. But Sheamus with a high cross on Roman Reigns, and a massive upset almost took place. But a kick out by the Rumble winner. Just and no more, it's Reigns. Retreating to the corner. Almost hometown hero Dakota Kai from New Zealand going to be taking part in Perth, Australia's proceedings at No Way Out, going one-on-one with the WWE Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, one stop away from WrestleMania. At No Way Out this weekend, that's going to be an awesome one. Tag titles also on the line. FTR defend against the New Day for the Raw Tag straps. It's Reigns out of nowhere with a spear on Sheamus. Hold the thought, I'll tell you what's going down later on. Reigns could have won it right here, took out. No! Sheamus able to kick out. My days, what action. Well, also going down, ladies and gentlemen, at No Way Out, we just found out Adam Cole punched his ticket for No Way Out. He is now the rightful #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. He will take on the champion and Mr. Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan, for the IC strap in Perth, Australia at No Way Out PLE. Speaking of mid-card championships though, the United States title of Raw will be on the line as Randy Orton defends against the #1 contender Johnny Gargano, who earned his opportunity this past week on Monday Night Raw by defeating Australia's own Secret No More, Buddy Matthews. The Women's Elimination Chamber matchup also going to be taking place as well, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss that incredible contest with Asuka, Bayley, Io Sky, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan all compete for the opportunity to challenge for a Women's Championship at WrestleMania, whatever championship that Jade Cargill decides not to go for. Of course, she gets first pick after winning the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. And finally, the main event of No Way Out. We'll see Seth freaking Rollins defend his WWE Championship against the man he took it from at the Rumble, the man whose streak he ended in the undefeated region. That man being Drew McIntyre. The main event of No Way Out in Perth this weekend. All that and so much more. You don't want to miss it. By getting back to the main event in hand, as those two men just put on an incredible hockey fight. Back and forth action. Reigns getting the better of the exchange, and Roman with a Superman punch out of the corner now on Sheamus. Cover for the win. Heading into No Way Out 2 count and a kick out. Reigns going to be having a close seat at No Way Out in the matchup between Rollins and McIntyre in the main event for the WWE title. But somehow Sheamus surviving after the Superman punch, and this main event continues live in Tampa tonight. Sheamus picking up Roman Reigns. Somehow is he going to win this one here? Oh yeah, white noise. White noise by the Celtic Warrior. Is Sheamus going to pin the Royal Rumble winner? What a massive upset win this would be off the ropes. Bro kick for the second time tonight. Cover. Sheamus for the victory. Leg hook, shoulders down. 2 count. Got him. No! Roman Reigns stays in it again. Holy hell, what action. Unreal scenes tonight in Tampa. McIntyre and Rollins going to be looking in closely to see how both Sheamus and Reigns are doing. Sheamus went up top, not connecting with the elbow. He kind of skiffed him but didn't get all of it. Didn't really get what he wanted there as Reigns. Corner with that flying clothesline. Head to the corner. Looking to put Sheamus away now. Roman Reigns to build massive momentum heading into the main event of Mania and prove that he earned that Rumble win. Massive spear at the corner, cutting Sheamus in half and getting the victory. What a matchup tonight. Live in Tampa and your main event on SmackDown. Roman Reigns building momentum. Even though he only entered number 29 in the Rumble, he proved he earned that victory. Getting a massive win over a monstrous Sheamus and a monstrous main event tonight. Live on the Blue Brand. What action, what a matchup, and what a show it's been, folks. That's the way of time for here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, live in Tampa, Florida, from this edition of SmackDown. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. You don't want to miss No Way Out PLE this weekend, as well as tomorrow night's edition of WWE Dark. We'll see you then, folks. Until then, take it easy, take care, and we'll see you soon. Peace!